Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Have you been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me. This is In the Kitchen with Angela, your Creole Roots girl. I'm in the kitchen again. It's Saturday. What day is it? Meal prep day. That's right. Saturdays and Sundays are my meal prep days. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. I'm getting ready for Sunday dinner. I decided for some reason I wanted my mama's chili beans, okay? And you know it's all things New Orleans, so I already got the pot rolling. I started a little late, but it's Saturday, so I'm not late. So I'm gonna be using pinto beans. I'm making chili beans, okay? I already have my meat started. I'm using maple, Jimmie Dean's maple ground pork sausage. I'm gonna be using some smoked turkey wings. See that? Isn't that beautiful? The pinto beans are already in the pot. They're Camellia. You know we do all things New Orleans, okay? Camellia red beans is 1 pound, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead. My beans are already in here since I didn't soak them overnight. I'm gonna be cooking them for about 5 hours, okay? So I'm dropping my smoked turkey wings in, okay? And then you know I got to have my holy trinity. You know it. And what's the holy trinity, my people? You know, bell pepper, onion, and celery. Already chopped up. Okay? So I'm adding that in. Of course, you know I'm going to add my bay leaf. I'm adding about 2 or 3 bay leaf. Okay? So I have my parsley flakes. I'm going to add in there about, I'll say 1/4 of a cup. Okay. I'm going to add a little cumin. And this is about 1/8 of a teaspoon of these things here. I'm going to add some crushed chili peppers. Of course, I'm going to add some accent in here. And I'm going to let these beans cook low and slow. Bring them to a boil first. Then they're going to cook low and slow for about 5 hours. This is garlic powder. This is Barbadia. This is pretty good. When you run out of fresh garlic, this will work right here. So I love garlic. You guys know that. I added my garlic. I'm adding paprika, and the paprika is about 1/8 of a teaspoon too, okay? I'm gonna add a little black pepper. Remember, these are chili beans. They're not your regular red beans and rice. These are our pinto beans by Camellia. See that, you guys? Yeah, so, and then I'm gonna, you know what, add Creole seasoning. All right, and then I'm gonna add some chili powder, but not yet. I also have some seasoning salt. These beans are gonna be very flavorful, okay? I'm gonna add some sugar. What sugar do? You know what it do. It's supposed to cut the gas. So I'm going ahead with a tablespoon of sugar. It's regular granulated sugar, you guys. Add that in. About a full tablespoon and a half, okay? So, you know the seasoning makes me sneeze. I'm trying to step away. I'm already cooking my rice, you guys. So if you see something on the stove, it's rice. I'm taking my ground maple sausage. And I'm going to cook the whole pack. I'm going to cook it down because you want to render off the fat. So while this is cooking and I drain it and everything, then we'll add it into the pot. I also have some smoked sausage too, you guys. Okay. So I have some smoked sausage here. it's about this is about a half a pound of smoked sausage, you guys. It's not much, and I'm cutting them into fours. Each piece is being cut into fours, and I'll show you in just a moment. So these are my pieces of smoked sausage, you guys. You see how I cut them up? So I'm gonna go ahead and add them in here. The longer they cook, the better. For real though. Yeah, so I decided to use this smoked sausage, beef smoked sausage by Country Boys. See, it's about a half, okay? So whatever you don't use, you know you can always freeze, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil. If you don't know what oil do, it's vegetable oil. It actually helps cream the beans. That's what it does. It gives it a stronger base. And this is about 1/4 of a cup. Not all the way. I added my oil, okay? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let these beans cook for, like I said, a couple of hours, okay? So after I finish cooking up this maple ground pork sausage, render off all the fat from it, you know, strain it, drain it off. Then I'll add it into the beans. We're gonna let this cook for 5 hours. You want your beans to be tender and juicy. You can even add some chicken broth to this too, if you wanted to. To your water, I just use water. I use some quarts of water, okay? About 5.5 quarts of water went in. If you need to add more water, never add cold water to a hot pot. Warm the water up. You can turn on your hot faucet, warm it up, and then add it to the hot pot. Okay, you don't want to shock your food. So you want it to cook evenly. So I'm just chopping up the marinade. And I'm going to turn this up because I want my beans to come to a boil. Okay, so once they start coming to a boil, which they are, I've been having them on low with the beans sitting in there because I didn't, let them soak overnight. But because I'm cooking them for 5 hours, it don't matter anyway. They're going to be tender and good too, as well as all the meat. You know I like to blend everything together and let it marry. I'm losing some meat here. So they're starting to boil. And I'm just making sure that everything's cooked here. And then this is my chili powder. I'm going to add some chili powder in here because it's chili beans, okay? No, it's not chili because beans do go in chili. This is totally different. This is New Orleans style chili beans. It's a different thing, okay? So I added about 2 tablespoons of chili powder in there. If I need to add more, once it cooks for a couple of hours, I'll taste it when it's safe to taste it. Because after a couple of hours, your meats and stuff are already cooked, which smoked turkey and smoked sausage is already cooked. So I just don't want it to, I want to be safe. So I'll taste it after a couple of hours. And if I need to add more, you add more, okay? So this maple sausage is going to give it such a kick and a burst of flavor. It's going to be really good. And we're going to eat this with rice and cornbread and probably some baked chicken for Sunday dinner. Okay, so there you have it. This is how we do it in a New Orleans home. I'm making fresh chili beans from scratch. Now that it's come to a boil, I'm going to bring down the fire to about a 5 and let it continue to cook. We're going to let it cook for, like I said, close to 5 hours. It's going to be cooking on slow. It's going to be cooking slow, okay? So, it's almost like a slow cooker, but over the stove. So, my chili beans, they're ready for action. This is my rice I have on the stove. It's cooking and simmering really low, okay? I like to use parboiled rice. That's my thing. I love it. I think it's the best rice, even better than jasmine. I like this kind of rice. I don't know why, but I do. It just tastes good to me. And it's long grain too. But we're going to have some honey cornbread with these chili beans. So it looks like I have here, not much fat really came off it, which is a good thing because I got the best, which is Jimmie Dean. But these beans are going to cook down for quite some time. We're going to let all the meat fall off the bones from the smoked turkey wings. I didn't want turkey legs this time. I wanted the wings. For some reason, the wings sometimes taste better than the turkey leg does. So, I could turn this off now. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I did it. I crumbled it up. So see, this is the maple pork sausage. And I'm going to add this in with the beans. And all this is going to cook together. It's going to be great. I have a slotted spoon. I do have my slotted spoon, so I turned that off. And I'm just going to add it in. Okay. And now, you know, I'm going to show you guys the finishing touches after the beans are all the way cooked down. And they're all creamed and good. And the beans are soft. It's going to be a good dish. So, this is my version of chili beans. Okay? So, you're in the kitchen with Angela. If you like the things I cook, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. You can like, comment, invite others. Click the bell to be notified for when I get new videos out for you. Okay? So, you're dealing with a Creole girl, Creole roots. Kitchen is always full. And bellies are always fattened in my kitchen. But on a healthier level as well. Now, if you decide you want something different, I could cook that too. It doesn't matter. So, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram. You know this is my YouTube channel. And then you can also follow me on Facebook. So, thanks a lot for joining me. Like I said, subscribe, like, comment, invite others to my channel. Click the bell to be notified when I drop videos. Usually it's on Saturdays and Sundays, but I might fool you. I may come to you in the middle of the week when I feel like cooking. So, there you have it. We're in the kitchen making chili beans, New Orleans style. Okay? Thanks a lot for joining me. This is Creole Roots and in the kitchen with Angela. Have a good day. I'll be back with you once the beans are ready. So just hold on, hold on. It's going to take a little while. But once I come back to you, you're going to see the finishing touches. So hang in there. I'll be back to you shortly. Hang in there. Okay, you guys. So I'm back. All right. With the chili bean recipe. This is in the kitchen with Angela. The beans are done. They cooked the amount of time they needed to cook, which was about 4 to 5 hours. They're actually good and tender. And like Like all my recipes, I enjoy cooking. I'm gonna pull these bay leaf out. There's no need to leave them in now. I put about 3 of them in here. Let me locate the other one. So we made some good old chili beans. We used the Camellia Pinto Beans. Okay, so I have my rice sitting here. I hope you guys can see this. Look at that pot of beans. That's good old Camellia Pinto chili beans, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and dish it up. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit rice. Just a little spoonful. We're not gonna get much. Like I said, this is for Sunday dinner. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dish this up. There's smoked sausage in here. There's turkey pieces. The turkey cooked down pretty good too, you guys. So I cut up little pieces of smoked sausage. Some turkey is in here, and some ground pork. I used the maple flavor, and there you have it. Good old chili beans with rice. So there you have it. That's my finishing touches. If you like the things that I do on my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, invite others to my channel as well. Okay, I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. So thanks again. This Saturday afternoon, you're in the kitchen with Angela, Creole Roots, all things New Orleans. This is my version of chili beans. Have a great day.